Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is August 12th, 2021, just after midnight here in Yucatan, Mexico. And I'm going to share something with you that I had already prepared in my computer. I had this fully done. It would have been much higher quality as far as all of the photos, all of the graphics. I had it all done, and I was editing in my video editor program, and we had a electricity downsurge, and so nothing got damaged, but I lost power in my computer, and a lot of the lights in the house went out. We still have electricity here now, but it's just lower. So I wasn't able to finish the video. Excuse me. I wasn't able to finish the video on my computer. And so what I've done is I've recreated it on my phone. And the video on my computer would have been much higher quality. I really wanted to do it there. I don't know what time tomorrow I'll get the electricity back. I don't think it'll be back tonight because it's very late. And I actually called a friend who works at the electric commission, and there's nobody on shift right now at all. So he's going to report it first thing in the morning. Hopefully we'll have it all repaired by 8 or 10. And I even had to go out and get out at the property. I live in town about a kilometer and a half from our property where we have the Bridge of Love home, and out there in our tool shed, I've got a generator, and some of the people that are at Marta's home, her sister and her nephew that you guys have been praying for, Dulce and Chai, Jesse, they need electricity for their oxygen. So after the electricity went out, I went out and got the generator and brought it back and got it all set up. So they have electricity even though nobody else does. So anyway, I had to do that. Now this, what I'm going to share with you right now is, all I can say is this is the most amazing piece of information. You guys will be on the floor when we're done with this. You guys are going to be on the floor, okay? And I'll just leave it at that. The signs that I'm sharing with you are going to speak for themselves, and I don't think there's going to be any doubt in anybody when I'm done sharing with you the sign that I'm going to share with you. Okay. Now, about an hour or so ago, a couple hours ago, now I did this video, Rapture Watch for August 12th and 14th. But I really was focusing on Friday the 13th based on the photo of Barack Obama that was revealed at his party on August 7th. And a 6-day warning brings us to Friday the 13th, and a 7-day warning brings us to Saturday the 14th. But you know that in Israel, the Friday night is the beginning of the Sabbath, and we have a kind of a dual understanding between Friday and Saturday as being one day. So the 7-day warning or a 6-day warning is really the same, leading us to Friday and Saturday, the 13th and the 14th of August. Now, as soon as I did this video, okay, I'm talking about Friday the 13th. I shared with you about the Knights Templar. I shared with you about the persecution of those that were trying to help all of the Christians that were leaving Jerusalem and needing a place to go. They were helping all of the Christians. And then the persecution came against the Knights Templar, and the whole, all of the people that were helping all of the Christians were killed starting on Friday the 13th. Okay? And so I was talking about that, and I shared that video with you. I'm not going to go over all of that again. But as soon as I was done with that video, and just the way that God shows me, it's just, it's just amazing to me how the Lord leads me and shows me what I need to see next. Every time, every moment, what I need to see next. And so as soon as I was done with that, I went over to on my YouTube, and I went to listen to the Night Shadows Stuart Best program that he had tonight. This was his program tonight. Camp awaits you. What's your problem? War drums, Israel, Iran, Russia. And within this 30-minute program, he began talking about the supernova that is in the constellation of Ophiuchus, which is the 13th constellation. Okay? As soon as he said 13, this immediately clicked to me that there's a connection between the supernova and what I just shared with you in my previous video about Friday the 13th. Okay? It's the 13th constellation, and we're looking at Friday the 13th. Now, okay, so I went and investigated. Previous to this, I hadn't talked about this on my channel except for this video that I shared by Nemesis Maturity. He does a great job sharing videos about celestial conjunctions and celestial events and stuff. So this video that he shared on his channel that I mirrored on my channel, Rare Nova Star Explosion is visible now to the unaided eye in Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. Okay, so I shared that video, but above that I had not shared any other information about the supernova. I hadn't investigated it more. I didn't know what it could mean. I left it at that. Okay, we've got a supernova. I shared about it through this video, but I didn't talk about it more, and I didn't know what it could mean. So I hear Stuart Best mention it, and he brought up the fact that it was the 13th constellation. And I had just done the video on Friday the 13th. Okay, now I'm going to show you what we're going to find here. Okay, now like I said, when we're done with this, you guys are going to be on the floor. Okay, because I don't think there's going to be any doubt that this is the sign. This supernova that just happened starting on the 7th and 8th of August, exactly where we were watching with the birthday of Barack Obama and the revealing of Barack Obama as the man of sin, lightning from heaven, the photo that was leaked through his party. Okay? Exactly at that time frame, we have the arrival of a supernova that's in the 13th constellation. So what is going on with this supernova? Epic nova eruption from rare star is so bright you can see it with the naked eye. Okay? Epic nova eruption from rare star is so bright you can see it with the naked eye. If you look carefully into the night sky, you might see a star that wasn't visible last week. Okay? This star was not visible last week because it was a 12 magnitude star, which is a very dim star, and now it has become a 4.8 magnitude star, a whopping 7 magnitudes brighter than its usual 12th magnitude dimness. Okay? In the equatorial constellation of Ophiuchus, a star named RS Ophiuchi, about 4,566 light years away, has just had an epic eruption. This nova was so bright that the star is now visible to the naked eye at a magnitude of around 4.8, a whopping 7 magnitudes brighter than its usual 12th magnitude dimness. Okay? So let's take a look at the constellation of Ophiuchus. Is Ophiuchus a constellation or is it a sign? Okay? The forgotten constellation. Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, is sometimes called the 13th or forgotten constellation of the zodiac. That's because the sun passes in front of Ophiuchus from about November 30th to December 18th each year. And yet no one ever says they're born when the sun is in Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is a constellation, not a sign of the zodiac. Okay? Now, look at the dates of when the sun is in Ophiuchus. The sun is in Ophiuchus from November 30th to December 18th each year. Okay? Now, what happened last year during the timing when the sun was in Ophiuchus between November 30th and December 18th? Well, there was a solar eclipse. And this is the part of the video I really wanted to have on my computer because I could have blown it up and I could have given you a very, very impressive shot of the solar eclipse that took place in the constellation of Ophiuchus on December 14th. Okay? I mean, we're talking about a nova star, supernova star that is in the constellation of Ophiuchus. And on December 14th, the solar eclipse that took place over South America and over Chile was in Ophiuchus. Now that solar eclipse was so powerful, it was the middle eclipse, the middle day between the two great American eclipses, from August 21st, 2017, to the second great American eclipse, that's April 8th, 2024, the exact middle day was this day when this solar eclipse took place in Ophiuchus, December 14th, 2020. This was also the day that Joe Biden was confirmed through the Electoral College, which also meant the return of Barack Obama through Joe Biden being in the presidency, through 90% of the cabinet of Barack Obama being now working with Joe Biden, and they're continuing on his work that he began, which he confessed openly. Joe Biden is finishing the job that we began. Okay? But this was also the day of the first vaccinations in the United States, December 14th. Okay? This was in Ophiuchus. So we have a supernova that's coming out of Ophiuchus. But then remember the days that are of Ophiuchus, when the sun is in Ophiuchus, November 30th to December 18th. This was last year, December 14th, 2020. But you know what? There's another total solar eclipse coming up in 2021 on December 4th. Again, within this time frame, and where is the total solar eclipse? But it's in Ophiuchus again on December 4th, 2021. Okay. Both of these solar eclipses happen in Ophiuchus. The June 10th solar eclipse that took place was not in Ophiuchus, but it was the exact middle day between those two eclipses. If you go from December 20th, December 14th, 2020 to December 4th, 2021, the middle day is June 10th. Okay? See how powerful all of these solar eclipses have been? The June 10th eclipse bringing a man swallowed by a whale. Then we connected to another sign of Jonah through the boy who was named Jonah from a Jewish community saved out of the building out of Miami on June 24th. And those 40 days from that boy being saved brought us exactly to the birthday of Barack Obama. Okay? See, all of these solar eclipses have a specific meaning and a specific timing, especially these ones that are now in Ophiuchus between Hanukkah of last year and Hanukkah of this year, both in the constellation of Ophiuchus. Well, at the same time, now we have a sign in the heavens coming out of Ophiuchus, which just came out of Ophiuchus and is an undeniable sign that took place exactly together with the birthday of Barack Obama on August 7th and August 8th. This began, the brightness happened exactly together with the birthday of Barack Obama on August 7th and August 8th. It was reported. Okay? Out of the 13th constellation of Ophiuchus. And we just told you about Friday the 13th, and then the Lord revealed all of this to me based on Ophiuchus being the 13th constellation. Okay? Now, what is the meaning of 13? We've talked about this in the past because there have been other connections leading us to the number 13. I think it had to do with from 2008 and the election of Barack Obama, and it was 13 years to 2021. We had already talked about the fulfillment of the 13 years. Okay, but this connection to 13, the meaning of 13 in the Strong's Concordance is destruction, and biblically, the meaning of the number 13 is symbolic of rebellion and lawlessness. Nimrod, who was the first Antichrist, was a mighty hunter before the Lord, meaning he tried to take the place of God, who was 13th in Ham's line. And Ham was one of Noah's 3 sons who survived the flood. The 13th from Ham, and 13 represents all the governments created by men and inspired by Satan in outright rebellion against the eternal. Okay? So here's the connection to 13. Now we have this constellation, which is not even a part of the zodiac, does not get its own rightful place. But here we have these amazing signs taking place in the 13th constellation, known as the Serpent Bearer. Okay? Connected to the number 13. Connected to this time frame in the year when these signs have appeared, in December. Okay? Now, this piece of information right here is what I have said to you. You are going to be on the floor when I finish this. One more piece of information. Okay? We're talking about the arrival of the Antichrist. We're talking about the incarnation of the Antichrist, Satan coming to dwell in to dwell in his host body on earth that has been prepared. The man of sin, the son of perdition, the Antichrist, the one who was given, we were given the name of the Antichrist by Jesus Christ himself when he said, I saw Satan as Barack Obama. I saw Satan as lightning from heaven. Barack Obama. Okay? Jesus gave us the name of the Antichrist. This is what so many people, even now, after 12, 13, 14 years of Barack Obama being on the scene, coming onto the scene, receiving a Nobel Peace Prize without doing anything, being able to be a president in the United States, even after he was known to be a senator from Kenya. Illegal for him to even be president of the United States. Yet people still overlook all of these details. And they still do not accept, do not understand that Barack Obama could be the Antichrist. Okay. So here we have a nova eruption, a rare star so bright you can see it with the naked eye. And here we have a detail that is going to come out here. This article, which is shown in this report by Science Alert, okay, Science Alert, if you look carefully into the night sky, you might see a star that wasn't visible last week. In the equatorial constellation of Ophiuchus, a star named RS Ophiuchi, about 4,566 light years away, has just had an epic eruption. This nova was so bright that the star is now visible to the naked eye at a magnitude of around 4.8. Okay? Even the magnitude has the birthday of Obama in it. 4.8. Now we have this last detail. 4,566 light years away. What do you guys think is the meaning of 4,566 in the Strong's Concordance? Can you take a guess? 1, 2, 3. 4,566 is the number of Satan. A supernova coming out of the 13th constellation. 4,566 light years away, the number of Satan, and it appears exactly together with the birthday party of the Antichrist, who revealed himself at his party as lightning from heaven through the photo that he allowed to be leaked from his birthday party. So this is our sign. There's no doubt that this is the sign of all signs that we are about to leave this earth. Satan is on his way. See, Jesus is not coming to earth. Okay? Jesus is going to meet us in the clouds. We're going to meet Jesus in the clouds, guys. Jesus is not coming to earth at the rapture of the church. He will not come to the earth until the second coming, when his feet step down on the Mount of Olives. That is at the second coming. He is not coming to earth. We are leaving earth. We're going to meet the Lord in the clouds. Okay? Who's coming to earth? Satan is coming to earth. Oh yes, Satan is coming to earth. And this is exactly why the archangel Michael had a great battle with Satan, and Satan was cast out. And the Bible says in Revelation 12, verse 12, rejoicing in heaven and woe on earth, because Satan has come down to you with great wrath, because he knows his time is short. Okay? Satan is coming to earth. He's going to dwell in the host body. This is going to be hell on earth. Hell on earth when Satan arrives. And it's going to break out immediately when he comes here. And this is why we need to be ready with all of our heart and our mind and our soul and our strength to be ready for the rapture of the church. Because nobody wants to be here when Satan arrives. Okay? And this sign that I'm sharing with you now is the sign. Exactly on the birthday of Barack Obama, this supernova has a super eruption. And it goes from 12 magnitude to magnitude 4.8. Are you kidding me? 4,566 light years away, the number of Satan, from the 13th constellation, which means rebelliousness, lawlessness, destruction. This is the most potent, powerful, clear, and perfect sign that anybody could ever imagine. A supernova out of the constellation Ophiuchus, together with the eclipses of Hanukkah, December of 2020 and December of 2021. Both of those eclipses also in Ophiuchus. And there's only one other detail that I could not get in with all of the pictures of the program I have on my phone. But in both of the eclipses, December 14th, 2020 and December 4th, 2021, Mercury is present right there with both eclipses. Mercury is the messenger planet. Okay, and he's together with these solar eclipses in both solar eclipses in Ophiuchus, and that's just another detail in this, the power of the message that God is giving. Okay, so this is the sign. I don't know. I can't tell you that it has to be on Friday the 13th, but we have arrived. This sign shows us that we have arrived. Okay? We have arrived. And this moment that we have been waiting for is so close now. It's so close. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow. It could be this weekend. We do not know exactly when, but it is so close. And when it happens, it's going to be in one snap of a finger. It's going to happen. And all I can say is I just pray that everyone will be ready. Because there is no doubt Satan is on his way. You do not want to be here. Okay? So, I pray you guys are blessed. I pray this report helps you understand a little bit more how close we are to the rapture of the church and the beginning of the Great Tribulation. We've been in tribulation for many years now. The tribulations have increased substantially over the last number of years. But especially over the last 2 weeks, if you hadn't noticed, when they unearthed the gates of the Temple of Zeus in Turkey, all hell has been breaking out across the earth. Turkey has been consumed. Greece has been consumed. Right now they have in Europe 119-degree heat wave. It's the worst in history. And you know what they're calling the heat wave in Europe? Lucifer. It's a solar storm, a heat wave. They gave a name to the storm. It's called Lucifer. Okay. You know, there's just too many things here for me to try to follow all the signs. There's just so many things. All day long. I mean, I already do 5, 6, 7, sometimes even more videos each day. And I'm not even touching the surface. There's so much more. Okay? So I hope this report helps you see how clear it is that God has given us the signs. Satan is on his way. Okay? Jesus is on his way, but Jesus is not coming to earth. Okay? So you need to be ready, because when Jesus comes to the clouds and blows that trumpet, those that are ready are going to go up to the clouds, and we're going to go up to heaven with the Lord, and the rest of the people who are not ready, they're going to go through hell on earth for 42 months. 3.5 years. The time that has been given to the Antichrist is 42 months. Okay? That's what the Bible says. Okay? That's what the Bible says. He has been given power to continue 42 months. Okay? So I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher. The trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.